I don't know. It doesn't really feel like anything. Just kind of, you kind of get told that, but it's like I don't know. I don't feel any different to how I did. It's weird how it just came so quickly. It just came out of nowhere. I don't know. It's really strange. I never expected this to happen, especially not from this movie. So it's just very confusing. I wouldn't know the specific numbers. Yeah, no, I get a lot of bike requests. Yeah,
How strange.
I know, it's really strange. I've never actually done it though. Maybe if I did it a few times, people wouldn't ask anymore. If I actually did it for real. It's like, can you bite me please? And I'm like, no, I don't think I can. And they're like, oh please, please. I mean, it was like, no, seriously, I can't, like, for legal reasons. And then everyone's upset afterwards, and it's like, you didn't really want me to bite you. Like, why are you getting upset about it? And it's really weird. Oh, really? Wow. I feel quite like I didn't when I was filming it, but now I guess I do, because people are like watching what you do and stuff, and so you have to kind of I don't know, like my social life and stuff is a lot more limited than it was even 3 months ago. I mean, it's kind of, you've got to be careful to what you say about things, because people know who you are and stuff. And then people they're much more judgmental, like little tiny things you say, people suddenly, like, if you offend anyone, everyone goes crazy. So it's really strange having to adapt to that very quickly. Yeah, well, luckily I didn't know that it had this huge amount of fans when I was doing it. The whole way through shooting it, I had no idea. So I didn't feel pressure to please anyone apart from myself, I guess. And try and make the movie, something good. But I wasn't listening to anyone else's opinions apart from Catherine's. So yeah, I mean, luckily I didn't feel it. It's going to be different doing the second one now, because now I know there are all these people who are going to watch it or who are going to judge it. So it's scary. It is scary doing the next one. I just went to live by myself in Oregon for about 2.5 months, and I didn't really. I kind of shut myself off from my friends and stuff in London, because I just wanted to feel, I guess, very separate. I tried not to talk to anyone for a long time because I guess that was my preparation. I wanted to feel kind of separate from the rest of the world. I guess that kind of helps the performance a bit. And then people do weird stuff, like for preparing for roles, and you never know if it's the right thing to do. But I don't know, it's kind of, you have a whim and you just follow that because it's the only thing you have. It's like it's kind of scary. The more people that watch you and judge you and stuff, the more people will judge your next jobs, and so you feel that you can't take as many risks. Well, you can still take them, but it's much more of a risk. I guess when you're doing other jobs, if you've had a successful job and then people hire you for some other big movie, they're relying on you to bring in the fans, which, made you big in the first place. And so if you try and do something weird, which, say, Twilight fans or, younger fans won't really appreciate, then the people who provide the money will be worried. So it's weird. It's a blessing and a curse, I guess, in terms of having other jobs. But I mean, really, it's irrelevant. I mean, I guess if you try and do good jobs afterwards, then it doesn't really matter what people say about you. Just hopefully you just can do what you want to do. I don't know. Not really. No, I don't have too many desires. I don't know. I can resist a lot of things. Yeah, I'm boring. I don't really know about him specifically. I mean, I kept because I didn't know what it was. People are obsessed with that character, and I asked a lot of the fans why, and the majority of them was like, "'Cause he's so sexy." But then some of them said, it's because of the way he loves Bella, and I guess that's I guess that's the reason. I can understand that. Because I was thinking, like, wow, if it's only just because you think he's sexy, that's kind of lame. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I think it's because of that. It's the relationship. A friend of mine wrote "Let Me Sign." My best friend wrote "Let Me Sign," and he's a really amazing musician. And I wrote "Never Think" last year because I wanted to do music and I wanted to stop acting. And it's weird how it got into the movie. I don't understand how it got into the movie. It's just this kind of fluke. But yeah, Catherine just got I think "Let Me Sign" fits in really well. Yeah, so yeah. Not for a while. I mean, it looks so bad as well because everyone's like, "Oh, you're just trying to have a music career off the back of Twilight." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." That's sort of, yeah. I don't really. I think that's bad to try